Good evening, everybody. It is Thursday night, my friends, and I'm back. And we're going to be taking a look at some more games here tonight. At least one, maybe two, maybe a little bit more. We'll see. We'll see how it goes here. Play it by ear as we tend to do, my friends. But welcome on in, everybody. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. You're all healthy and happy, and all those things. Kicking butt, taking names, getting things done, and enjoying life along the way. So good old Wolson Studios here. Has started another playtest. This is playtest 4.1 of God's Death and Reapers, which is their new game that they're coming out with. It is a ARPG, which is basically what Wolson was. But it's got an extraction component to it, so it's an extraction ARPG. So we'll see how that goes. It is there is co-op, but I don't think this playtest has the co-op enabled. And there is a single-player story mode. So I'll be kind of focusing on the single-player story mode because I don't particularly find it interesting to play with other people. In general. So that's what I'm gonna try to do here, my friends. Oops, let's keep that up there, and let's launch the game, and we'll get the information again here. All right. By the way, Pantheon is was their internal name for the game. Obviously, they can't call it Pantheon because there's an MMO by that name, and they probably don't want to be associated with that just in general. You know what? I did not actually change any of my settings. It actually defaulted to reasonable settings, which is cool and interesting, but I do want to maybe make the brightness a little bit higher for you guys. Did say that, yeah. Gameplay. No camera shake. And apply that. Sound is, I think, okay right now. Controls. Network. Accessibility. Okay. I think we're good there. I had started to like take a look at it just to make sure it was working on Linux and all that stuff, and so far so good. So I'm going to can I let's delete that character. There was not really any progress there. Alright, and then we'll continue forward here. So you see there's going to be 4 different civilizations. Right now all we have access to is the Realms of Fate, which is bound by Norn woven destiny. All was predetermined and certain for the Realms of Fate, cradled in the bowels of Yggdrasil until calamity, Ragnarok by another name, came. All right, and so you can see there is PvP, but I'm not going to do that. Obviously, co-op is not available right now. I'm going to just do story mode. Get a character name here. And we'll get some story. Oh, yeah, I got to do character creation. Sorry about that. There is not much in the way of character creation right now. So you got, this is basically all you get at the moment. 3 different hairstyles, and, well, 2 different hairstyles and bald. Facial hair is only 3 different kinds. Hair color, we'll do a little bit of that. I'm not going to really do anything else here. You can have milky eyes if you want, right and left. But yeah, there we go. Finish from there.
Warrior Fallen, I saw your death. It was quite a good one as deaths go. Sorry to say though, your trials are far from over. Join the others. We must witness him first. We shall speak more later.
Alright, WASD to move around, and mouse button to do some actions. Obviously tab for your map, your overlay map kind of thing. As usual, as you would expect in a game like this. Space to roll. There we go. F here, and I'm going to do Javelin and Shield. I kind of really like that. You have Axe and CX, a Warhammer, or a Staff. I just kind of like the Javelin and Shield, which is, generally when I play these games, I tend to like to play ranged. So this is the equivalent of that, basically.
Damnation. More of you. I didn't come. We have another wave of arrivals. Find one worthy of my attention. If such a thing exists, and amongst this rabble. We shall attend to those who remain later. One obelisk, one way out, one chance.
All right then. For those still catching up, the bad news is that you are dead. These are not the afterlives you were promised. They too are gone. You hail from different places, different times. It's complicated. Who you were in life no longer matters. What matters now is what you can do in death. Unfortunately, this opportunity extends to only one of you. I suggest trial by combat. What are you afraid of? Dying? It's not like anything worse can happen to you now.
Go. As you gain match levels, you can unlock more abilities. Unlock your first ability using control and right click or use the upgrade button. We'll use the upgrade button. That's the right click action there. Left click being my primary attack.
Well now, this one has some fire in the belly.
That one is middle mouse button, which is this little saw blade thing. Bounces between enemies. Ooh.
Impressive.
Q is like a rage, like a shout, I think. That makes you go a lot faster. Also, it looks like the enemies have like not a stamina, but like a stability bar underneath them that as you attack them goes up, which I guess is what will eventually stun them. Go fast enough. Alright. Defensive ability is determined by what armor you're
I
wearing.
had a good feeling about you. There's an obelisk some way up ahead. That's the way out. You seem to have competition, however. You've just got to get to it first. Do what you have to do. I know I do.
Damage buff.
Your rival is still in the battle. So many warriors wasted. Not far to go.
There we go. So far, so good. I do like the WASD when they in games like this. I'm glad that that's become a thing now in ARPGs, because it's so much nicer than constantly using the mouse for everything. Your powerful ultimate ability must be charged after you deal damage in combat to charge the ultimate meter faster. So that's the ultimate. And remaining abilities.
Here.
There you go.
And so there were two. Looks like this one came from the same battle you fought.
Blood of forefathers. I defeated you before. I shall again. Die!
Oh, was that about defeating me before?
It's a shame it ends like this. But that's what the trials
See, it says like loot him, but he has no loot on him.
Ah well. Quick. Use the obelisk. It's the only way out. You made
Alright.
it then.
Here we are in our
I hope you
home
made
base.
success.
Or what will become our home base.
This was the best of them.
Well, they were the ones who got out.
Very well. You have proven to have qualities I need. Enter my service, serve a greater purpose, and make something of your untimely end. Or seek what meager solace you can amongst the dust of my domain. Make your choice.
Not much of a choice, is it?
Trust me, it's better than the alternative.
I am told this feels peculiar. Your soul is now bound to this Reformation nexus. No matter what happens to your form, your spirit will return here. Now then, you need new attire.
I would say so. Basically naked. Okay, C to open your inventory. Now see, what's interesting here is the quick transfer ends up putting it in the vault. Instead of, oh, you can E to equip. There we go. I just noticed that. All right. I was like, there's got to be a fast way to equip this. Okay. And we gotta speak with old Deathy here.
Good. You, Reaper, shall serve. Adjutant, ensure this one is pointed in the correct direction.
The correct direction.
Reaper, you are to rebuild this sanctuary. It is yours, freely given. I have others like you to attend to. I depart.
You must pause
Right then.
between all
A touch
words.
dramatic, that one. So, Sanctuary, this one is yours. We all get one. You'll need materials to improve yours, though. Come find me when you're done exploring. You'll be back here soon enough.
Okay. So this is our sanctuary.
Come on, get over here. By the portal.
GDR is an extraction game. You must find and use obelisks to bring loot back to Sanctuary. Dying will result in a loss of items for non-story mode characters. Store anything you're not willing to lose in your vault before starting a match. You could use the pit to practice mini solo matches and get a feel for them. Return there if you need basic gear. Go out into the world naked and see what luck brings you. Okay.
The shard should be somewhere down here. High chance someone or something has picked it up. Just knock some skulls together. I'm sure you'll find it. eventually. Just like before, use the obelisk to leave. You'll bring back any items you have when you do.
I did loot a mirror shard. Okay.
Finally, prove yourself. I can leave.
Go. What we got so far here? Reaper gloves. Any good? Shift to compare. Wait a minute. 37. Okay, no, they're not any good. And yeah, I have a very small inventory. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, in a secure container. Yeah. Okay. It's literally just the map that we were on when we died, which is going in the opposite direction. Okay. 35. Wait, what the hell? Which one? This is 30th vision size. Let's see what that. This gives me a lot more vision size, even though it doesn't have quite as much elemental resistance. So I don't know. I think that's just, yeah, because there's like this fog of war going on here. And since I'm ranged, it would be good to be able to see these guys much sooner. There we go. Another Reaper hood. It's probably not any good. What's in here? That one sucks. And I mean, this one's slightly better. Like, I get movement speed of 71 versus 70. So, whoop-de-doo. You know, 500 hit points. I don't actually need that. Alright. This is literally the map that we were on. It's just going a different direction. It's damage buff. So where are we supposed to go here? Oh, down where the okay, down where the question mark is, I guess. Fight to extract. Go.
Was so close.
Mirror shard. Okay, that's what I was supposed to get. Lower part of your inventory is a secure container. Items in there will always return to Sanctuary with you if you die. So I guess I should put that down there. I put all those in there, I guess. Alright, well that was everything, I guess. Oh, okay, now we gotta, that's what it meant by fight to extract. Kill 7 enemies just to get out of here. I have a time limit to kill the enemies in. Go. So it's even worse than that. Not only do you have to fight, you have to kill them all in a certain time limit. Okay. Sure. Just open. Okay. So we've got, so you have to, so costs to heal, huh? Hey Outlaw, welcome on in. How you doing? Yeah, costs to heal, which is definitely an interesting thing. Locked health. Call 55. Oh, okay. If I had locked health. Must be restored here. I got it. Okay. So soul glass, stone, ironstone, reaper rank, the portal, mirror shard, and the hearts. I see. 5-second duration. Oh, so there's going to be like real-time timers. Ooh, that's going to be that. I'm not a fan of that.
You may act as my hand and enjoy the privileges that confers. I shall leave you in a moment. I have others like you to assess. You must expand this place, your sanctuary, this perdition of yours. Finally, a warning in parting. You will encounter others in my service. Know that you are all in service to yourselves as well. You are as likely to meet foe as you are ally, if not more so. It is of little concern to me if you choose to bash each other's skulls with such enthusiastic frequency. Farewell.
I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. Yeah, everything's pretty good. What did they give me here? So 35, 6.91 meters. Let's equip that. 60, 70. Oh, wait a second. I picked up gloves that had 71. Did those not come back with me? Yeah, I picked up gloves that had a casting speed bonus of 71. What the hell? Did that reset? I thought you were supposed to be able to bring things back with you. I mean, that's the whole point, right? 30, 55. 51, 50. 54. Okay. Weird. Very, very, very weird. Potion of fortification. Potion of speed. Some gold, some wood. Some boots. Actually, what boots do I have on right now? This is 72 movement speed and 30. 72 and 35. Okay, well that's better than what I had on. Put those in the vaults. I'll do that. That's one. This will be two. One there. Okay. All right. So I have those assigned. Rebuild the Whisperway, which is up there. Okay, they gave me enough stuff to rebuild it, which makes sense. Quests in the Whisperway. Press the quest button at the bottom of the Whisperway UI to see a list of available quests. Okay. Oh, items for sale. Okay, so this is our shop plus quest stuff. Yeah, they're definitely... Yeah, they're kind of blending a couple different things here. Like they obviously want this to be an ARPG. It's an ARPG, definitely. But then they're definitely pulling different extraction stuff in. So your merchants have quests like in Tarkov and other ones, and like Arc Raiders and stuff like that. And then you've got stash or like a protected storage. So if you die, you don't lose the stuff in the protected storage. You just lose the stuff in your main, everything else in your on your character. Hmm. Okay, interesting. Um, any map needed. You look vaguely capable. Red Tasker needs materials for other clients. Go get some. 5 stone. Turn in 5 stone. Reaper points gold. Okay. Sure. Gather stone and turn in stone. All right. Quest journal with J. Press the play button in the portal menu to go to Midgard or Helheim. Okay. And what's this?
I am loath to admit it, but the nature of this intrusion eludes me. Perhaps this is the work of a vexatious sibling. I know not. I hope not. In any case, bring it whatever it requires. Perhaps that'll make the damn thing leave. Get to it.
Okay.
The very moment I bloody let in new blood, this nonsense starts creeping in. 3 epochs and a demi-eternity. Nothing. Now, this. Mortals. I swear.
Alright, so that's like the Christmas event thing that they're doing. And build Challenger's Tome. Enough resources. Stone, wood, gold. Okay. Alright, so that's the next thing we have to do. So where do I go for... I guess I go through this this mirror here then, right? Portal. And it looks like the maps rotate, but they rotate on a timer? I'm assuming at some point you'll be able to like select the map, right? Because you're going to have quests that are required for a particular map. So I don't know how that's going to work. I'm sensing a lot of everything has a timer. You must extract before this timer ends. Stronger enemy waves will spawn at set intervals. Oh, yeah, they're even doing the timer stuff for like extraction shooter timer stuff. And you start back at level 1. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense, but yeah. I don't know, there's a lot of
Perfect.
a lot of stuff here I'm not so sure about. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'll loot all of this. The problem with something like this is if you, I mean, I guess the progression would be your gear and stuff, but I feel like we need more than just gear as progression. Like, I feel like you need to be able to level up and stuff. Things like this. Looks very Diablo. Yeah, it's by the Wolson developers, which did an ARPG called Wolson, which was very, very Diablo, very Path of Exile like. And so they're doing a similar thing here, but they're adding in extraction shooter mechanics, which is an interesting idea, but I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I think on paper it's a very interesting idea, but in practice they're going to have to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? They're going to have to be a little bit more unique, I think. Or they're going to have to lean more into the RPG stuff. Because right now extraction shooter fans are not going to like this. So you're not making it for them. You're making it for RPG fans. And there's some things to like here, as far as RPGs go. But there's plenty of things that RPG players are looking for that are not here. And having timers and all that stuff going off is definitely something that's going to piss them off. And I get it. They want people to be constantly monitoring their things, but yeah.
I think it's the same stuff everywhere.
It's like
This Guardian variety has a particular
there's not what's the word I'm looking for? There's not a lot of overlap between people who like RPGs and people who like extraction shooters. I mean, like Arc Raiders and stuff, yeah, there are, and Tarkov to a certain extent do have some kind of RPG-like mechanics in them. But it's not enough for most RPG players, I would say. So that's why I'm kind of curious as to what they honestly think they're gonna get out of this. 58 to 78 with some armor pen. Okay, let's take that. Let us take that. My backpack is... Did I pick up another backpack along the way? Oh, I did. I picked up a medium backpack. Okay, so we have a little bit more... inventory room. That's nice. I also think the fog of war, like the vision cone that we have here, is going to piss off a lot of ARPG players. Like a lot. And I know it's based on like my equipment and stuff, but and also not a fan of the timer stuff either, so keep hitting tab to get out of there. That's not how that works. Druidic foot wraps. Yeah, I guess we're equipping those. Yeah, timers and stuff. I mean, that is like they're definitely doing that because they want to boast their numbers, right? Like, look at how many people we have online all the time, which is one of the big problems they had with Wolcen was that, there wasn't enough people to do PvP stuff. And now they're trying to kind of force the... They're trying to force the force it to happen. Because otherwise there is a PvP section to this, and that will just kind of fall by the wayside if they don't try and prop it up. And that's really the problem with PvP in general. That's not just this game's problem. That's just, you know, people get tired of the same, you know, like people move on and often they move back to games they you know have played since they were kids or whatever, just because they get more fun out of that than anything recent. Wolfchain Greaves. I mean, that seems better in every respect of the term, so I guess I'm taking that. Need to gather more stone, though. Yeah, and this, like, you have 40 minutes to complete the map is also kind of silly, but again, they're wearing their influences on their sleeve here. I didn't even see that guy there. Some Warhammer. So that's our extraction thing. Movement buff. Any more stones and stuff, though? Oh, more foes have been summoned. Yeah, that's right. There's a little slice up there, I see. Okay. Yeah, the longer you stay, the more you have to deal with. Oh, this guy. Oh, there was another guy there. Man, didn't even realize that. It's empty. Free obelisk is now available. Is that the free obelisk there, meaning I can extract without having to fight, per se? Gold. What is this? Reaper's Throw. Throw an ethereal skull. Okay. Old root locked. Guess we might as well extract while we're here. I don't think I only have 1 stone after all that. 1 out of 5 stone. And so you'll heal slowly as you're here. So again, this is another thing that's trying to slow you down. So you don't, it's like you have to stand around to heal for free, or you have to pay gold to heal immediately. Yeah, I don't like all these timers and stuff. I really don't. Can build this though. And they're just giving me gifts here. What is this? Grim gift boots. Oh, I gotta craft them with. All right, fine. Helmet. Chest piece. Can't do yet. Gloves. Artifact I don't have enough for. Weapon, I guess. Stocking stuffer. Winter wisdom. Oh, I got sigil, staff. Okay. A lot of these I don't think I can even use. I don't think I can use any of these. They're all red. Except for these things. Interesting. Yeah, I don't like being rushed either, especially in single player. Festive aberration. Okay. Soul glass. Oh, I see. Now we're all festive now because I built that. These are all in the vaults. But I don't think they work for my class. Question mark. Or my cosmic resistance, physical oh god. Seriously, devs, seriously. What are you doing to me here? Do you see what I see? They don't keep the same sort order of all the properties when you do the comparison. So the one on the left starts with cosmic resistance, the one on the right starts with elemental resistance, and then cosmic resistance. And then elemental resistance is 3 down on the left. It's like, come on, guys. Like, that's one of the simplest things you could do from the start, is to have everything sorted properly. So I can actually do an easy comparison. Good God, man. Yeah, bear skin. Grant yourself increased resistances for short duration. Blood sight grants stacking vision range on kill. Valkyrie armor. Valkyrie boots. Oh, you get a set bonus, which is if you have 2 of those on. You get blood sight. Okay, so I guess red means that it's a set. But having said that, the greaves I have on are just better in every way. So I don't know. The druid's crown is better, and the gloves are definitely better. And I don't want to use a staff. I want to use the javelin and shield that I have. Sky Sigil. Assign sigils to weapons at the workshop to change their abilities. Okay. So, first of all, let's move this over to the vaults. Got our medium backpack. Actually, we have two medium backpacks. 20 slot container. Can I? Yeah, no. It's it's not like Tarkov where you can just like move stuff right into it, right? No. I think so. I didn't think so. Leather hide. Blood sigil. Assign sigils to weapons at the workshop. Let's move these over. What's the key? Key to the old route. Roots of Yggdrasil run deep, reaching even below Helheim. Adherents of Garm, Rabbit, and Lost guard one such route with their proverbial lives. Okay, on to that. Druidic foot wraps. Okay, those we'll put in the vaults. Same with that. Valkyrie vest. Oh, I just got a Valkyrie vest without having to craft it, but there's one to craft too. This is better than what I got on. So put that on. Put the Reaper robes away. Put those away. Those away. Stone, gold, moss. Okay. So can I where's the workshop? That's pretty cool.
What is this mess?
He's wearing a Santa hat now.
Why is there... Did you... What is that? I expect this all gone before the season is out. We shall not speak of this again.
I mean, you've got the Santa hat on.
Ho, ho.
Listen, I get that it's a playtest, it's early access. But how can I say this nicely? Death's direction, like the direction you gave to the voice actor for Death, you need to go back and re-record it and give him a better direction. Because the I shall pause between every word is getting really fucking annoying. That's not acting, that's just talking with a slight emphasis on the words. Like that's like I feel like I could do a little bit better than that, and I'm not an actor. Okay, we'll build this. And I don't think it's the actor's fault either. I think it's just they weren't given very good direction.
The Challenger's Tome provides a selection of tasks and deeds to help you realize your full potential. Take them on as you see fit.
Abilities challenge, bulwark dash, gold to challenge. Collect 2,500 gold. Get 75 kills and extract twice in a row. Okay. So little challenges, sure. That's fine. How do I get the, so I don't have to run around here. Can I just like... Oh, is M the overview? Ah, there we go. Got the portal here. Soul glass. So need stone, iron ore. Okay. Vaults. Challenges Whisper Way. Items for sale. I assume I can. Oh, see, he's got a medium backpack for sale too. I assume I can sell stuff to this guy. Like, I could probably sell some of these foot wraps. Yeah, there we go. Sell some of the low-key things. I don't really need. I'll keep these other ones for now. Alright. So where was the... They said there was a workshop where I can put stuff in my thing here. So I wonder... So is there another quest too? 3 of 4 quests. Let's see. Any more here? Oh, we actually did get 4 stone out of that. So we have 4 out of 5 stone there. Don't have everything yet though. Oh, an area of the sanctuary dedicated to crafting, repairs, or other such fare. I need iron. I need Reaper rank of 2, which we're getting to. And then I need iron and some more stone for that. Okay. Mall. So what does the mall do? Which processes raw materials for use elsewhere. Okay. I guess we return to the portal. I guess that's what we do.
The Challenger's Tome provides a selection of tasks and deeds to help you realize your full potential.
Oh, now everything's wearing Santa hats.
As you see fit.
So I did see. So that's locked. So I have a key. I did see Old Well, I think, somewhere. So I probably want to go over and try to unlock that. I don't know where I saw that at, though. Hunter's Lair. Obelisk. Fight to combat. Maybe it wasn't this map, it was the other map. I saw, maybe? The other thing that's going to drive people crazy here is that they can't have builds, right? Because your build changes based on what equipment you have, and since all of it's randomized, you can't just be like, oh, I want to do like, I liked the other thing better that I had with the different abilities, but your abilities are based on what equipment you have, and as soon as you swap out your equipment because you want more damage, you now have abilities that you probably don't like this right click ability. I don't really like that much. there. Berserker helm. Javelin and shield. That's a green one. Well, what do I have right now? I have a blue one, so that's probably not going to be any good. I just forgot that he was attacking me. Now they're attacking each other. Okay. All right. All right, picked up bone. That so far so good here. Guess we'll go this way. Yeah, now they're just throwing the kitchen sink at me here. This ability cooldown nonsense is their cooldowns are a little bit too long for simple things like dodging. Like, I feel like dodging really shouldn't have a cooldown at all. Like, the other things certainly can have a cooldown, but dodging really should not be that thing, because you want your game to be dynamic and feel fluid and stuff. And the worst thing you can do to go against that fluid movement is to put a dodge roll on a cooldown. Holy hell, Batman! How many things you gonna spawn in one area here? I don't even know what that does. What's that doing? Movement speed bonus. Okay. Apparently a seal. All right, we got that down somehow. Damn. Um. Oh, I could do my ultimate now. Hey, how about that? We didn't actually lose that much in the way of health, which is good. But where's this other seal at? Oh, there's the old root dungeon. Yeah, okay, that's where I want to go. It's got the key for that. Yeah, I can't navigate quarters too well, apparently. What is in here? Some loot. Alright, kind of feeling like I need to extract because I'm running out of inventory space. Regened all my hit points though, at least. So there's that. Alright. Where the hell is that thing at? All the way down here. Right, it's this one, right? The old route. It's a green javelin shield. Another one. Berserker boots. Those are blue, right? Take those just in case. I think I have purples on now. Let's level that up. And oh, there's a chest down here too. Wait, where's that? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I guess I'm taking all that. Is we're going to get another very shortly here, another difficulty spike. According to that timer. There it is. That is now unlocked. And now I just kind of want to get out of here. I don't want to go in that dungeon right now. I don't know if that stays unlocked or not. Since I've unlocked it once. We want to bet it doesn't. But okay, let's go. It's an extraction game. That's how raid, not a campaign. Fill up and get out. Yeah, I mean, sure. But, you know. I gotta find a way out, basically. At this point. I don't disagree. That's an extraction shooter and all that stuff. It's just, it's kind of, it feels pointless. It's like, from someone who likes RPGs, it feels kind of pointless. I guess we're gonna have to fight to extract here. There we go. And we're out. There we go.
Challenger's Tome provides a selection of tasks and deeds to help you realize your full potential. Take them on as you see fit.
Okay, we're recovering on our own. The healing there. I guess we'll walk around a little bit. Where's the There's our vaults. Yeah, we'll just put those in the vault right now. Put that in the vault. Those. The Wolf Chain Hallberg. 195 physical resistance. 101 health points, 5 immunity. I mean, I'll just put it in the vault for now. We'll worry about that later. Linen cloth. Stuff in there. I still have the key for the old room. Even though I opened it up, I still have the key for it. So that's good. That's good to know. So I guess you just open it up again when you need it. Iron ore. Helmets. Berserker helm. Viking helmets. Leather hide. Ooh, a large backpack. That would be good. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. How much? That's 30 slots versus the 20. Okay. Okay. So then, let's see. Out of here. And crafting repairs. I don't have enough stone for that. I didn't get any more stone that time around. Really? That's kind of annoying. Yeah. I don't know. I think the farming for materials, like I'm not opposed to the farming for materials, but I feel like they should be things dropped by the enemies, not things you have to do extra in the world. Right? Like the whole point of an ARPG is to kill stuff. And then to say, well, no, what we really want you to do is run by everything and just grab all the stuff around the world and then extract. Just feels like it goes against the whole ARPG underpinnings, right? Like you're supposed to just be doing tons of damage and killing loads of monsters. Um, and anything that takes away from that feels like it's maybe the wrong direction, in my personal opinion. Um, 1581 there. So does he just stop healing when you move? So why isn't the other 81 points, like, it doesn't say that it's locked, or is it locked? Oh, see here in the tooltip it says 82 are locked. And it says 0 there. So that's why I'm not healing beyond 1500. Huh. Okay, well that's a UI foible, but that's fine. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm all for the whole, like, you gotta gather materials and stuff, but I feel like it's, and I, from the other perspective of that, I think what they're, here's the problem. The problem is they've made the resources be in resource nodes that you have to find because they have in mind PvP. And that's one of my biggest problems with any game that has PvP, is that all the decisions are around how do we improve PvP, and then everything else suffers because of it. Your PvE suffers because of it. Your solo suffers because of it, right? Because when you're soloing, it should be kill monsters, have them drop the resources you need. In PvP, it makes sense to have it be just resource nodes around the map, because you're trying to, um, whenever you can, try to avoid players until you level up enough, and so you're trying to, it's more exciting to try to run around and avoid players and get those resources and get out. Um, but when you're PVE, or when you're solo, it doesn't make any sense. you know. So uh, that's just one of the big issues when you bring PvP into any kind of game, is that it forces you to make decisions that are bad for the rest of the players. Usually, and honestly, I'm not sure how many people are going to want to play this in PvP. There are people out there who will do PvP, but eventually they'll just get tired of that, and they'll move on to whatever they would rather be doing. And then you'll just have the same problem you have with any other PvP game, is that you'll have cheaters, and you'll have people who are just there to make everyone's lives miserable. They're not there um, to have fun. They're there to be a nuisance to everyone else who is trying to have fun. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. I wish I was digging it more, but I'm not. There's it also feels like with those timers and stuff, like that's kind of mobile shit, right? And that kind of feels like something that is maybe going to lead into some sort of monetization, like microtransaction strategy or something, where you can, bypass these timers with, Wilson bucks or something like that. They might not have a plan for it now, and they might say, "Oh no, we don't plan on ever doing it." But whenever I see timers like that, that's the first thought in my mind is that it's going to be like, "Yeah, we're going to monetize the shit out of this." Well, because there's no other reason for it, right? I mean, the underpinnings of it is the justification for it is, well, we need people to be online all the time. We need people to keep coming back for more. We need dailies. We want to be an MMO without being an MMO kind of thing, and that's just not a good strategy to in the long term. Because in the long term, people will just be like, yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, basically, what you're saying is, don't play the game for the next 6 hours while this timer goes. It often has the opposite effect of keeping people around. It pushes them away. They're like, well, I did my dailies, and now I'll just go play something else that respects my time. Um, so did I make the helmet? I don't think I made the helmet before. Winter Wisdom. I don't know what I crafted and what I didn't craft. I think Druid's Crown I crafted. And the gauntlets. Oh, you know what? The chest piece. And do that. And so we'll do Winter Wisdom, I guess. I don't think I got that last time. And crafts random sigils. Okay. Just get a random sigil out of it. Valley sigil. Okay. Random recipe book. Consumables, dungeon keys, or materials. Oh, well, let's do that. Maybe that'll give me the stone I need. Bifrost. Do that. Right, moss, iron ore, stone. I think that's the stone that we needed there. Oh, here's a runebound key. Unlocked grotto. Okay. I don't know what the recipe books do, but I'm gonna... Oh, you can craft Viking vests. Ah. Become available for crafting in the armory. Ah, okay. Forgotten Sanctuary. Multiple keys for that. We got a large backpack. Free. That's good. Alright. Well, it's giving us some stuff. How does this compare to what we've got on? Berserker Harness. Our penetration is 235. Life Leech 60. Myopic bulkiness. Your vision size is greatly reduced, but you have increased critical chances and critical damage. Yeah, I guess. That'll do. Unlocked Grotto. Okay. So, can I make the crafting repairs? I can do this. I can build the workshop, I assume. Oh, I have to. Oh, you have to unlock that area and then you can do the workshop. I see. So this is the area called the mall, and then all right. Stone 3. We need it 5 for that. Okay. I see what they're doing. I was like, why is it an empty area? I was like, oh, I see what they're doing. There's the workshop. Arcane altar. So you just need like a crap ton of stone. Which basically means just go in and just run around and grab stone and don't grab anything else. I mean, it's basically what I'm getting from that. I don't know how I like that. I don't. Yeah, that really does go against like what you would want out of an action RPG. It's like, yeah, all those enemies that were thrown at you, yeah, just ignore all of them and just go grab the resources you need. And then come back and do it again and do it again and do it again over and over and over again. So you get like the 900 stone you need for random shit. All right. I've seen enough of this one. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I it's neither exciting as an extraction game or as an ARPG. Like there's two distinct genres there, and I don't think anyone from either of those genres will enjoy, who normally enjoys those genres, will enjoy what's here. Like it goes against a lot of the ARPG stuff that you would expect by throwing timers in there and throwing ridiculous cooldowns on basic maneuvers. And generally, and then putting a very strict fog of war, like a vision cone where you can only see certain things in front of you. So even though you're a ranged character, you can't see far enough for your range to be any good. So that's kind of just odd and strange. The collection of resources around that aren't part of just like killing monsters is not particularly fun for an ARPG person. And then for an extraction shooter person, like, I mean, you have a stat, a secure box, and you've got, quests from merchants to go after. Um, and that's about it. I mean, obviously, someone who's an extraction shooter type of person would prefer the PvE or the PvP stuff and not the solo. Um, but like, this game's not doing anything that they can't already get better with, you know, a Tarkov or an Arc Raiders or anything like that. Like, this game literally, I doubt it would ever be on their radar, the radar of someone who's an extraction shooter fan, because they're already eating good. And so I don't. At the end of the day, I don't know who this game is for, because it's not really catering to either type of gamer very well. So, I mean, obviously it's early, and they can certainly course correct and try to improve. But from what I'm hearing, like, they're like January, they might be going into early access. If they go into early access with what they've got here, they've got a flop on their hands. Like, it's going to push so many people away that I don't think early access will save them. Like, I think so many people will be so put off by it that they will never come back to check on the progress. It's just, you know, I think this needs a rethink from the start. Like, go back to the drawing board and figure out what you want to be. Do you want to be an ARPG? Do you want to be an extraction shooter? I don't think you're going to be both, unless you come up with some real clever system that is something no one has seen before. And frankly, Wolcen wasn't that clever. And I don't think these devs have it. I don't think they can do clever. I think they can do derivative, certainly. I think they can improve some baseline stuff that already exists. I mean, it's clear that they're borrowing a lot from the two genres they're trying to do. And I think they can iterate on it, and I think they can make something respectable through an iteration. But they're playing with they're playing with mashing two genres together that really require finesse, and I don't think they have the finesse to pull that off. From what I'm seeing, I know that's a harsh criticism, and I know it's early, but this ain't it. It just ain't it. You know, as someone who loves ARPGs, like, this ain't it. And I actually thought I actually enjoyed Wolcen. Like, I was one of the few people that actually really enjoyed Wolcen, until they turned it into a shell of itself. But it's it's unfortunate, because I think there is something here. There's a framework here that would definitely work. I just don't think they'll figure it out in the next month, or really in the next 2 years. I think this needs another 3 to 5 years of development, because they're going to have to go back to the drawing board and really figure out what they want to do, because this is not doing it. Anyway, so this, my friends, has been God's Death and Reapers. It is by Wolcen Studio, and it's the playtest going on right now for the next couple days. You can go on Steam and request access to the playtest. Everything I've seen says that there's no NDA or anything like that, so you can post stuff and whatnot. and go check it out for yourself as well, and see if I'm being too harsh, which it's entirely possible I am being too harsh. And yeah, they're scheduled for, I think, early access in 2026, I believe, is what they have listed on their thing there. And I believe it's going to be early access. So that's where we're at, my friends, with this. So with that said, I'm going to switch over to another game here. And we'll get some music going. And let's go take a look at, so what do I want to switch over to? By the way, today Biomenace Remastered just came out. So for us old DOS gamers who used to play the old shareware games, Biomenace was one of the shareware games used to play. Never played the full game because I was a poor college kid. Oh, I just kept playing the shareware, the first episode in shareware over and over and over again. But this has got the original 3 episodes and an additional episode, a 4th episode, that they've added. And it's all in HD graphics and stuff like that. And it supports controllers, which is something the original game never did because it was in DOS. So there you have it. That came out, and I think it's $11, $12. It's $12 right now. So there you go. Okay. So I would like to. What do I want to try out? So Chipmatic is interesting. It's a kind of an incremental thing. So, and I don't think the demo is very long. So I'm don't necessarily want to do that right now. I mean, how much time do I have? I mean, I guess I could do that now because it is, I think, pretty short. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take a look at Chipmatic. I've already done like 20 minutes of it, so I kind of know what's there. Although I'll delete the save game so you guys can see it from the beginning. So let me grab this and let's put that here. And this is by this, and it's to be announced. Save that. And that again. Come over here and edit this. What was the name of it? Chipmatic. Edit this. Save that there. Let's see if there's a category for it. There is. It's got 0 followers. Alright. And that should be good over there. Alright. Cool. Cool. And that updated up there. Awesome. All right, let's jump in to some Chipmatic here, the Chipmatic demo. All right, first of all, I'm going to delete the save file. There we go. Do that. And I think Alt Enter will get me full screen. There we go. All right. All right, my friends. This is called Chipmatic. It is a demo out on Steam right now. You can download and take a look at. It's a crafting. Well, yeah, a crafting idler. Not idler. I guess it's an idle-esque game. Yeah, kind of a crafting idle game. Pretty simple concept, but we'll get right into it, and it'll be easier to just kind of show you what's going on than to explain it. But as far as I know, the demo is actually, I believe, relatively short because it's just kind of a more of a concept thing. So without further ado, let's jump on in and just take a look at it. All right, so we are this little robot driller, and we've got a battery here to go and charge ourselves up, and you got to kind of hold it down. This is sort of the idler mechanics here, right? Holding down buttons and then withdrawing the stuff and whatnot. So do that, and now go down below and get some coal and some and some iron. See, this is our storage space, and this is our fuel lift. Alright, no fuel. Come back on up top here, and we gotta charge up a bit. We're also gonna build the coal in there so it can help us charge, because it will slow down as we go here, kind of force you to upgrade it a little bit. There we go. Draw that, and then we need 25 stone for the smelter. So we'll just see if we can grab that over here. That might be a little too loud now. I might have gone a bit overboard. There we go. Yes, that's slightly less slightly less drilling into your brain sound. Alright, and B, teleport you back to the surface a little bit faster. Make the smelter. There you go. And this is where we would make iron ingots and stuff to craft them. If I had enough to craft it, which I don't. There we go. Alright. Back down we go. I guess incremental is more of the name I should be using instead of idler. I think I was using idler. I think it's incremental. This is more of an incremental sort of game. Got kind of those incremental mechanics and stuff. Yeah. Wow, there's like multiple chests down here. That's a good find. That's a very good find. Alright, so let's come over here and get our charge. Don't know why that's doing that. Oh, because there's not enough energy in the battery on the side there. Okay, that's what's going on. So how many do I need for this? Oh, build the garage is what? I need 3, so I need 1 more for that. There we go. Is, and then we can upgrade our tank and other things about our robots by any upgrade in the garage and level up the smelter. That's what we want to do here. So we need 6 bars to level up the smelter. So let's do that first if we can. Because it's 2 per, so should be able to take care of that. And I think that unlocks the automatic section there where I can just kind of drag and drop these over. There we go, level up. There it is. There, now it'll automatically make them as we go without us standing there looking at it. And then buy an upgrade in the garage. So we need 2 for this. We got 1 now. It'll be slowly making us a second one, and then we can get the tank upgraded. And then look at more stuff. So here we go. There's that. Get copper and level up the battery. Let's go down and collect what was in these boxes here. Oh, there's quite a bit in there. And we're already full. Put all that back in there. Nice. Storage full. Alright. Let's teleport. Good. Oh, I need to get copper, right? Level that up again. This needs 12 bars to level up. And we can get the faster drill. I think that'll be good. And I guess we can build this out. If we had 4 more, it might be a good thing. We got actually a bunch in there. Do that. make it a little bit more efficient at charging. And okay, let that do its thing. Let's get down as low as we can and start looking for some copper. Iron down here. Storage full. Now let's go straight up from where we're at. Make a slightly faster way down. No fuel. I don't know why this teleport to surface gets locked off sometimes. I thought it was because of depth, but we were pretty close to the surface there, so I don't know. Sometimes you can teleport and sometimes you can't. I don't know what the mechanism is there to determine when you can and when you can't. I didn't get any copper, did I know? I did not. Capacity. Let's do capacity. Now so we can carry more. There we go. That'll enable us to get up and down a little bit faster. Hopefully. There. I got a harder time finding it this run than I had the run I did off camera. Go. Smelter, what's this? Refinery. Draw all of that. That mining speed. Let's get a bunch of upgrades. All the way back down. Here we go. There's some. Found it. Now we got some more. But we're out of fuel. Alright, right on up to surface we go again. So, copper ingots now. Just smelt up. Pull this up and then we can move this over here. Get it going even faster. Alright, is that was 4 all I need it there for the battery? No, I need 12. I need 12 iron for the battery. I have 7 iron. Refinery is 4 and 20 iron. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, no fuel. Forgot to fuel back up again. It's been yelling at me the whole time. You know? Alright. Let's go down here. I think I saw a bunch as we were going down. Yeah, here's some. So we get some coal too. Alright. Let's see what that gets us. Here's the 12 we need it for the battery. There's 6 for that, so the battery's maxed out now. Cool. Smelter's maxed out. We need 20 for the refinery. We've only got 3. We're going to need a bunch more. No fuel. Let's teleport back. And get our battery charged up. Can help out with some of the smelting. Because I think we need 20 bars. it was. Hey, Crazy Gamer. This is no, this is on my Debian machine, not my Bakelite machine. Oh, and I'm sorry, I just noticed. Wow, you chatted with me a long time ago, and I didn't see it. I was so so engrossed in the game that I didn't notice. I apologize. But yeah, everything I've done tonight is on Linux and on my main Linux box, which is Debian. Oh, I got 19. I need 20. You're gonna nickel and dime me game. Is that what you're gonna do? You gonna nickel and dime me? No? There's a bunch of stuff. This warehouse? Okay. Oh, that's where the automatically built the warehouse for me. Okay. Yeah, we have 21 that we need now. Yeah, can make the refinery. Max out all the upgrades. Copper wire. And your iron plates. I need more copper for that. All right. That's maxed out. Anything else there? Head back this way. Head back this way. Pick up all the things. And there's some copper right here for us. A good amount too. Looks like that. Storage full. This must be on some sort of cooldown. It just doesn't tell you what the cooldown is. Alright, so refinery. Need 4 there. Should be right next to this, right? Let's help out with some of the crafting here. And then 10 gears, iron gears. There we go. Okay. I see what they're going for. I see what they are on about here. Guess we gotta get some charge. And I'll need more iron. a lot more iron. Okay. Back to the surface. I've got 39 more. So, how much iron do I need? Refinery. So we need 2 bars per iron gear. We got 2 of them. So, okay. Let's help out with the crafting here. Wait for. Oh, we have. Oh, that was everything. Okay. So then refinery. Insufficient energy. I'm out of coal. Well, that explains it. Yeah. There's 10 we need it to level up. There we go. And we're maxed out. So that's maxed out. Oh, max out. I guess they meant by max out all the upgrades. The garage. Which is like 8 more. Okay. Oh, well, okay. These are already maxed. Well, that's 3. No, okay, that would probably say max when it's maxed out. So we can go up to a 3rd level there, I guess, on the tank and stuff. Do need some coal though. For our fuel. Yeah. Draw some of that. That kind of do its thing. Just out of the raw resources that we need. chest over there. We're almost full anyway right now. Come back for it. Alright, where are we at here? Where was that chest out that I saw? It wasn't this far over. I don't think it was that far over. That's all we can do there. Alright, so awesome. With everything going back up in there. Charge constantly going in here. Over here, what can I do? I can get that. I think I don't need this going anymore. So we'll remove that. Just have the iron ingots just keep being made. Come over here. Just see further. Go. Yeah, see, that's maxed out now. These require, yeah. So we get to a point where these require the refiner for them. All right, so I see where they're going. I see where we're going with it. So once we would max all these out, then that would be probably the end of the demo here. But I get the gist. I get the gist of it, and I really just wanted to pop in for a couple minutes and show this off because I played a little bit of it, and it's definitely, you know, a good sort of incremental game. Be interesting to look at. Not so much idler. It's definitely more of the incremental things where, you know, you're just kind of, there are some things that will, you know, as you automate, they'll do for you, like crafting the bars and ingots and stuff like that. But for the most part, this is really hands-on, and I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty darn good. So this, my friends, has been Chipmatic. It is by what was that? Molter, and published by Space Jazz. It is a demo out on Steam right now. To be announced as far as when it will be into. I believe it's slated to go into early access, if I'm not mistaken, from what I saw there. Nah, it just says release date to be announced, so I have no idea. Probably just it might be just like a regular release kind of thing, because it looks like they're pretty far along. But yeah, yeah. Um, that about covers it for tonight. I got at least 2 games in, so that was good. And yeah, that's where we're at. So tomorrow night, or well, tomorrow at some point, probably tomorrow night, I will be doing some more coding. So we'll jump back into the engine and see what we can do there, and see how it goes. I might. Well, we'll see. I don't know if I'll do a morning stream or not, but like, there's going to be some kind of, there might be some off kilter, off hour streams over the next few weeks here. So we'll see how. It really depends on what I feel like and what's going on and all that stuff. But yeah, actually, you can see like they've got like laboratory and all kinds of research trees and stuff. So it looks like it's gonna be an interesting game. Anyway, that's it for me for tonight. If you happen to run across this on the YouTubes, you have a like and or a subscribe that you can spare and maybe toss my way, that would be really great and awesome and swell. It helps out tremendously, and I appreciate it greatly. Otherwise, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. And I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
Same old story. Boy finds girl, boy loses girl, girl finds boy. Boy forgets girl, boy remembers girl. And girl dies in a tragic blimp accident over the Orange Bowl on New Year's Day.
Good year.
No, the worst.